Well, if you watched last week's episode, you know I was talking about Star Wars Episode 7 rumors. And Ken and I were talking, and we figured out why Han was out piloting a ship and he wasn't with Leia and the twins. Turns out when Leia gave birth, she gave birth to Wookiees. Sounds like Leia and Chewie got some explaining to do. Welcome back to the Comconocave. I am your host, the Comconocalst. And last week I talked about all the rumors that were swirling around Star Wars Episode 7. This week I wanted to talk about the rumors that are swirling around Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. So if you don't want to know what's going on, or possibly going on, just giving you a heads up, there may be spoilers ahead. First of all, the rumor that's been floating around the internet the longest is that Jason Momoa is going to be playing Aquaman. Now, he's neither confirmed nor denied that he's going to be playing Aquaman, and same goes for Warner Brothers and DC. But it sounds like this is pretty much a given, and expect to see him showing up in this movie, as well as the Justice League movie and a standalone movie that he's going to be doing. Next rumor I found out is Doomsday is going to be in it. Now, from what I've read, now there was a fake movie script that was going around, and it had a few, misleading things, but turns out that Doomsday is looking more and more possible as far as showing up in this. Lex Luthor somehow acquires General Zod's body, and while he's examining the body, he's able to extract some DNA and somehow clone a Doomsday monster, hoping to use it to fight against Superman. Now, speaking of Luthor, he's also acquired the wreckage of the World Engine from Man of Steel, and by doing that, he's able to synthesize kryptonite. Now, he wants to use that as well against Superman, but apparently so does Batman, because they said the Batman is on his way to Metropolis to try and steal this from Lex Luthor. I mean, hey, the movie's called Batman v Superman, so at some point they're going to be fighting, right? Wouldn't be surprised. The next thing I read was that Jeffrey Dean Morgan is going to be playing Thomas Wayne. If you're not familiar with the guy, he played in the Watchmen movie and also Jonah Hex. And if you haven't seen either of those, IMDb said that he also played in Grey's Anatomy. I don't know. The next rumor I read also said that the Batmobile can fly. Instead of having two different vehicles, a Batmobile and a Batcopter, apparently this one does the same thing, or does both of those things. The doors kind of come out and form wings, and he can take off. Makes it a little bit more versatile as far as his crime fighting, I guess. I've also heard that Jim Gordon is going to be making a small appearance. Now, if you've read The Dark Knight, then you know that Jim Gordon does have a part in the storyline. It's very small, and he's not really, part of the police department, from what I remember. So if he does show up, it's not going to be a big part. I also read that Emily Blunt's going to be appearing in this movie. They haven't said what role she's going to be playing. Don't really care. I love her. She's great, and whatever she's in, I'm going to watch. I even saw Edge of Tomorrow, okay? I mean, what does that tell you? Calvin, I'm going to butcher this, Mulvey. He's an actor. They said that he could possibly be playing the Joker, but it's looking more and more likely that he's going to be playing Victor Zazan. Z-S-A-Z-S. I don't know how to pronounce it. He's a supervillain from the Batman universe, and every time he kills somebody, he puts a little mark on his skin, like four little slashes in across, for 5, and he's got them covering his entire body. They also said that Scott McNairy is going to be in it playing Morgan Edge, who has ties to Intergang, and Intergang, as you know, has ties to Darkseid. And they're also saying Darkseid is going to be making an appearance because he's going to be the big baddie in the Justice League movie. So they kind of want to introduce him to everybody in this one. Probably be at the end of the movie, and it might even be at the end credits, but expect him to show up as well. And the other two characters they say that are probably going to be making an appearance is David Kane, who's a member of the League of Assassins, which kind of surprised me because, the Nolan trilogy dealt a lot with Ra's al Ghul and all that, so kind of surprised that they're, going that route. But more importantly, Amanda Waller's going to be showing up. So that's all I've found out, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more rumors. Like I said, it's not coming out until 2016, so we've got about a year and a half to go before it actually gets released. If you've heard any rumors that I haven't mentioned, let me know. You can reach me on Twitter at Comconocalst. You can reach me on at at comconocave@gmail.com. And you can also reach me in the comment section below and let me know what you've heard. Love to hear about it. That's it for this week. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. And until next time, take it easy.